Kia ora, everybody, said kia ora, everyone. What up, puzzle people? La 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 la, monkey butts. Glasses, notes, puzzle. Check, 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 check. Go! Kia ora, everyone. Donnalouise here, and thank you so much for popping by. Today is finally the day that I am going to start assembling my first collaboration puzzle. Now, I know what you're thinking, but there's an assembled one on the table right in front of you. Well, it's in sections. To tell you the truth, I have not actually assembled this puzzle. Ivan brought me this puzzle, this exact copy, from the factory when we met up in Auckland for New Zealand Nationals this year. When was that? July 2025? And he had it in, I think, 6 sections. And so I've been traveling around with this puzzle, but just sectioning it and storing it and pulling it back out. It got to Auckland. I brought it from Auckland to Dunedin. And since then, it's gone Dunedin to Spain, Spain back to Dunedin. And in fact, when I was in Spain, I got a bunch of people to sign it. I didn't have everyone sign it. I'm sorry. I didn't think of it till the last few days to actually ask people to sign it, but I did get a lot of signatures. So I actually haven't assembled my own jigsaw puzzle titled For the Love of ... Puzzles. And it's finally time that I put my own jigsaw puzzle together. Thank you so much to everyone who's already grabbed themselves a copy. This launch has gone better than I could have hoped for. Thank you, thank you, thank you. PieceRelax is working hard at replenishing stock because I think we sold out on Amazon Canada. Now, I'm not sure as of filming this video if there's new stock, but I will keep you updated on all my social platforms. You can also sign up to the PieceRelax newsletter to stay informed. But thank you so much. Like, seriously, thank you, thank you, thank you. I was hoping to maybe sell 10 copies, probably to all my friends and family. But this has been absolutely great, and I really do appreciate it. There's a discount code valid until December 15th. It's currently for sale on the PieceRelax.com website and Amazon's, Brazil, Canada, Japan, and US. But we will be expanding regions in early 2026 to Europe and Oceania. And here in New Zealand, Showcase Puzzles does have it in stock. So seriously, everyone, thank you. Again, I know I've said it before and I'll say it again and I'll keep saying it. Thank you is not big enough a word to express how I feel, honestly. This has been just great. I'm going to start crying. I need to stop. Thank you. Thank you times a million. Thank you times infinity. Infinity, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Now, I've already done one video on the puzzle in which I go behind the scenes of how we designed the image. Tanya, the in-house illustrator at PieceRelax, she took my vision and she turned it into this creation because I cannot draw to save my life. So I'll leave a link to that video in the description below. You should go watch it. I hope you enjoy learning about all the little items included in the image, the Easter eggs, the things that Tanya snuck in herself. And I really do hope that anyone who just sits down to puzzle it just enjoys the scene, just a relaxing evening scene of someone enjoying a jigsaw puzzle. I hope you can relate to it and find yourself in the image. First, I want to talk about the box and the packaging of the copy that I have here. Now, Ivan brought me this one directly from the factory from China to Spain. And then I picked it up in Spain and brought it home to Dunedin. So I will admit it's been a little banged around and I see the top of the box is all marked up here, but that's just because it's traveled the world already, just like this copy. Now, usually they come shrink wrapped. So I have a copy here that's unopened. PieceRelax is trying to reduce the amount of plastic they use in their packaging, but they notice those stickers don't keep the boxes shut, at least the ones they've been testing, so they're going to continue using shrink wrap. But they have changed to stickers on a lot of their products as long as it keeps the boxes shut. So I do appreciate them trying and making changes. So I've already removed the shrink wrap from the copy that I have, and here's a few little things that I want to discuss about the box itself. First of all, it had to be purple. And I just said purple. I didn't specify like dark or light. So I'm not sure who chose this color. Would you say it's lavender, violet? I'm not sure, but I absolutely love it because it's nice and soft and it goes with the feel. Also, I love that the PieceRelax logo not only is gold, but the color inside of the lettering also matches the purple. That's so cute. Now, I know PieceRelax doesn't show the full image on the front of the box. They do show another slice of the image on the side, and on the top of the box, there is like the full image that appears here. They do include a full poster though, because you know me, I wouldn't tolerate not having the full image on the box without it having a poster. I want to quickly talk about this side of the box. So there's my little photo there, and it says, Donnalouise, for the love of puzzles, dear puzzle friends, I'm Donnalouise from the For the Love of Puzzles YouTube channel. This puzzle is a special collaboration with PieceRelax, capturing a cozy night filled with music, snacks, and my two sleepy pups, Odin and Thora. Every detail reflects my love for puzzling and the memories it brings. I truly hope this puzzle brings you the same joy and calm it brought me. Just really kind of cute. I hope you guys enjoy those little details. But that signature, that's my signature. Do you know how many times I wrote out Donnalouise, Donnalouise? And I was like, no, the D looks funny. No, the N's look like just a big M. Oh, the L looks funny. Oh, I didn't like where I put the dot on top of the I. Seriously, I think I wrote out my name 20 to 30 times before I found one that I liked and sent them a copy of my signature. So everything was just thought out. We even rewrote that wording a few times. I hope you enjoy the packaging. I really do. I really love it. And yeah, you can see how it's gotten a little banged up from all its travels. So this copy will finally be the one that I'm going to assemble. So let me put this over here now and let's actually look. I'll put it down because I'm afraid it's going to fall. Let's see what's included inside the box. First, there's what we refer to as the artist card, although I'm not the artist. We all know that Tanya, in-house designer at PieceRelax, took my vision to make it into this jigsaw puzzle. Next, of course, gotta have a poster. I feel it's a good size poster for a 1,000-piece jigsaw puzzle. What do you think? And of course, divided. Their 1,000-piece jigsaw puzzles are divided into 4 bags. So I have the 4 bags right here and they're all numbered. I don't know what order they will go, but I'll do them in numerical order. Now, they've changed to paper bags. The first lot that they ran, they realized there was an issue with the closure of the bags. So some of the paper bags, if you've gotten a copy, may have popped open during shipping. They figured out what the issue was, they've corrected it, and so for future runs of all their puzzles, there shouldn't be that issue. Now just remember, PieceRelax has a missing piece replacement policy, and they can send you that one exact missing piece. So if you're missing any pieces, just reach out to them. They'll ask you which pieces you're missing, from what puzzle. It's not just this puzzle, any of their puzzles, even the 3D puzzles. If you're missing a piece, reach out to them and they'll get you your missing piece. So this one must be one of the newer ones because none of my bags popped open. And I do like that they've changed to paper bags. So another change that they made just to like reduce the amount of plastic in the packaging. So I do really appreciate that. I asked Tanya a bunch of questions about being an illustrator, working at PieceRelax, and collaborating with me on this jigsaw puzzle. And during the time lapse of you watching me build the puzzle, I'll share with you Tanya's answers. And I thank her so much for all the hard work she's done. She's so lovely. It's just been great. Everyone at PieceRelax has been amazing. I do want to address one thing because I had a comment recently that was like, I talk about trying to reduce plastic in packaging, not just with PieceRelax, with all brands. And they commented, they said, well, you made a plastic piece jigsaw puzzle. Well, let's go back. I have never, ever, ever said anything against plastic piece puzzles, the actual pieces themselves. The reason why I originally fell in love with, at the time, Pintu was because I frame and glued a lot of puzzles to display up on my walls. And the gluing and the taping was really messy. And then when I discovered Pintu and the plastic piece puzzles, and I could assemble them, and they stayed together perfectly, and they had perfect size frames that I could put on the wall, no more gluing, no more taping, I absolutely love that. And in fact, Even before PieceRelax came along, even before my collaboration, honestly, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, at least 8 that I can think of, big scale PieceRelax or Pin2 brand puzzles, one or the other, on the wall that I framed because I absolutely love them. I love that you can easily wash them and disinfect them. I love that they're quite durable and sturdy. I love that if you're missing one piece, they can send you the one piece and not a whole other puzzle. Because like I've had large piece count puzzles, cardboard ones, missing one piece. I've contacted the manufacturer and they're like, oh, we'll send you another 4,000 piece puzzle. And I'm like, I don't want another 4,000 piece puzzle. That seems wasteful. I just want the piece that I'm missing. You could throw it in an envelope, and they can't do that. And I get that. But I appreciate that PieceRelax can do that. So I've never ever said anything negative about the plastic pieces themselves. I also think they're great for kids, like the bigger size kids puzzles. At daycares, you can wash them, disinfect them. And just the other day, someone, I'm not going to mention who, may have been doing one of the, what was it, the snow cat puzzle on her lap while she was eating cereal. And maybe some of the pieces fell into her cereal bowl and got covered in milk. Yes, I did do that, I know. But I washed them, cleaned them up, and it was fine. So I appreciate them listening and reducing the plastic in their packaging, but I absolutely love the plastic pieces. I love that they stay together perfectly. I love that they can make 3D functional puzzles, and I think it's great. I realize it's not for everyone. I get that, but that's why someone asked me to justify or to explain why I go on about the plastic in the packaging, but I don't have an issue with the pieces. And those are the reasons why. They're durable, satisfying to put together. They stay together. I can put them easily up on my wall, which I do and I have done for years now. You can clean them, you can disinfect them, and you can get a replacement piece easy as. So there you go. That's why. I maybe have been delaying this because I'm a bit nervous. I don't know why. I'm excited and nervous. Like it'll feel almost too real when I finally start opening the bags and putting the puzzle together. I think I'm going to get quite emotional. And this week, so many of you have been sending me photos of like assembling the puzzle or the boxes or told me you've ordered it and when it's arriving. And it's just been amazing. So thank you so much. And yeah, I think I'm getting a little choked up because I realize now I'm going to go to my other table and do my top-down view, and I'm going to crack open the bag, and I'm finally going to put the puzzle together, and it's exciting and nervous, and I just hope everyone who grabs a copy of the puzzle really enjoys it because a lot of love, thought went into designing this, and enjoy Tanya's answers to all the questions. She's absolutely amazing, and I can't wait to collaborate more with her. I'm getting emotional now. Okay, it is time for me to finally assemble my jigsaw puzzle. I'm going to read you the answers from Tanya's point of view, so they'll be in the first person, but from her. Hi, I'm Tanya, an illustrator who loves creating warm, cozy scenes filled with soft colors and charming little details. I love adding tiny surprises and floral touches to my work, all brought to life with a warm yellow glow. While I enjoy using vibrant colors, I've recently been exploring simpler palettes to create a gentler, more peaceful mood. Working on this puzzle was such a joy. I've hidden lots of fun little Easter eggs, and I hope you enjoy finding them. At what age did you start creating art? Did you study it at school or higher education? I've been drawing for as long as I can remember, ever since I could hold a pencil. As a kid, I was always doodling on anything I could draw on, from my textbooks and homework to literally anything around me, even the desk. That little habit stuck with me and gradually grew into something much more meaningful. In high school, I studied multimedia design, where I learned fundamental design theory, history, and basic skills. It was also when I started exploring digital drawing and computer graphics, which opened up a whole new world for me. Later, I went on to study visual communication design at university, focusing on illustration, graphic design, and print. That's when I truly began to find my own creative voice. Even now, much of what I create comes from experimenting, observing, and simply drawing whatever brings me joy. For how long have you worked as an illustrator? During university, I took on small illustration projects to earn some extra income and worked as an assistant at an art studio to gain experience. After graduation, I started working as a product designer, where I continued learning and developing my skills on the job. If I count from those early part-time gigs, I've been illustrating for about 5 years now. Do you also create art with traditional mediums like colored pencils, paint, chalk, or do you mainly create digital art? Do you have a preference? I have a soft spot for traditional materials, especially colored pencils, watercolors, and crayons. There's something about them that feels more human, warm, and a little playful, which really suits the mood I like to create in my work. The feeling of a pencil or brush on paper is something digital tools just can't replace. Whenever I have time, I still enjoy making some doodles by hand. That said, I use digital tools more often since they are more convenient, whether it is managing files, making edits, or sharing work across different platforms. Even when I work digitally, I try to maintain a hand-drawn, textured feel to preserve the warmth and personality in my illustrations. Have you designed art for other products besides jigsaw puzzles? Yes, I have tried designing art for a variety of products besides jigsaw puzzles. These include mugs, washi tapes, picture books, various types of packaging, greeting cards, stickers, and badges. I enjoy exploring different formats and seeing how my illustrations can adapt to each unique product. Oh, and I couldn't resist. I also illustrated the cards and some elements for the Spanish pop-up event on the official website. Is designing art for a jigsaw puzzle different than designing for other products? If so, how is it different? Designing art for a jigsaw puzzle is quite different. I think not only about the whole illustration looks, but how it feels to assemble piece by piece. Each area should have its own charm, so there's always something delightful to discover. I also balance colors, shapes, and details evenly. If one part is too dark or too plain, it can make the puzzling experience less enjoyable. Unlike mugs or stickers, a puzzle invites people to explore it slowly and closely. It's like creating a little world for people to step into and spend time with, rather than something they just glance at once. Do you often get to work with others to design art for jigsaw puzzles like you did with Donnalouise? Usually, each season's puzzle collection goes through several rounds of concept discussions. Our product managers, Iris and Ivan, decide on the overall theme, while the design team discusses the style, color palette, and brings more creative ideas through brainstorming sessions. Once a concept is set, each puzzle is usually completed by a single designer, from sketching and refining to prototyping and final production. Still, every step and adjustment in the process is discussed together with the PieceRelax team to ensure everything stays cohesive. This collaboration with Donnalouise was especially unique and refreshing for me. We shared ideas, exchanged feedback, and inspired each other throughout the creative process. Seeing our two styles blend into something new and unexpected was such a joyful and rewarding experience. What are the challenges of trying to take someone else's ideas and turn them into an image for jigsaw puzzles? When transforming someone else's ideas into an illustration, the biggest challenge is capturing their vision while staying true to my own style. A concept that seems clear in words can look completely different once visualized. So finding the right balance takes time, communication, and intuition. Thankfully, Donnalouise shared a wealth of visual and written references early on, which saved me time and helped me better understand the mood and story she wanted to convey. Bringing a picture to life from scratch often involves gathering many references and experimenting with sketches to find the best composition. When incorporating all the requested details into the scene, maintaining visual harmony becomes a delicate balance. The process feels like a gentle dance between two creators, sometimes challenging, but deeply fulfilling when everything finally comes together beautifully. Did you enjoy working on this project with Donnalouise? What were some of the highlights and challenges? Absolutely. Working with Donnalouise was such a lovely and fun experience. I promise she wrote that. I'm not just inserting that. I swear it's written in her answers. What impressed me most was how attentive she was. She carefully looked through every little detail and even helped me catch a few typos, which was so adorable. Of course, there were a few challenges too, especially the dogs. It took a lot of effort to study their movements and find the most natural, lively poses. Thank you to all the furry models in the reference photos. The main character, Donnalouise herself, was also quite tricky. Since the desk had to face the window, she naturally had to turn her back to the viewer. But I still wanted to show her face clearly while keeping enough space on the table for the puzzle and decorations. I must have adjusted it countless times. We both love storytelling through details, so adding little Easter eggs and connecting elements throughout the artwork was especially fun. Sometimes I even snuck in a few surprises that I hadn't mentioned before, just to see if Donnalouise would notice. This collaboration reminded me once again why I love creating art. The joy of seeing a client's smile go beyond the screen, and the excitement when they discover the hidden details in the illustration. Those moments of happiness and connection are what keep me creating. How would you describe your style? Do you have a favorite thing or style to draw? I would describe my style as warm, delicate, and filled with quiet stories hidden within the details. There's always a gentle light in my illustrations, a soft golden warmth that I hope brings a sense of peace and comfort to those who see them. Each piece feels like a little world of its own, where I love weaving in small details and subtle connections that slowly reveal themselves to patient eyes. Food is one of my favorite subjects to draw. Whenever I paint, I almost feel as though I can taste it. That little sense of sweetness and satisfaction lingers long after I finish the piece. I'm also deeply drawn to cute and gentle things, which naturally find their way into my work. When it comes to color, I feel most at home with warm, muted tones that evoke calm and a touch of nostalgia. Lately, I've been exploring simpler palettes, using fewer colors to express quietness, softness, and balance in a more understated way. Do you typically work on more than one project at a time or just one? I usually work on several projects at the same time. However, when I'm in the sketching or brainstorming stage, I like to set aside at least half a day to a full day to draw and gather inspiration, since that phase requires a more focused and continuous flow of thought. When it comes to the illustrating, I also try to keep at least half a day free. It takes time for both my hands and mind to warm up. If I finally get into the creative flow and have to stop midway, that would be such a shame. From what or where do you grab inspiration for your art? My inspiration comes from many different places. Pinterest, the illustrators I follow on social media, Behance, and various exhibitions are some of my favorite sources. I love observing how different artists use color, composition, and detail to create a certain mood, and I often discover new ideas that way. Of course, everyday life brings endless surprises too. The color palette of a flower shop, a little animal spotted while walking, the shifting afternoon light, or something interesting that I noticed on the street. I even keep a little line notebook to jot down all these strange but lovely ideas. Not the most romantic way to store inspiration, but definitely the most practical. Do you also create art outside of work? What other hobbies do you have? Do you like doing jigsaw puzzles? Outside of work, I still like to create, but it's not as goal-oriented as my job. Sometimes I just feel like drawing something cute or sketching out the random ideas floating around in my head. It feels a bit like having a quiet conversation with myself. I also really love music. For me, it plays a huge role in helping ideas move from abstract to visual. Too much information? I have to listen to music that matches whatever I'm drawing. When I was working on Christmas cards, I honestly couldn't draw a thing without Christmas songs playing in the background. Interesting. I love taking walks, especially in places surrounded by trees. It feels so calming. When I see beautiful cards or posters, I can't resist buying them to add them to my collection. Recently, I tried hand-building pottery, which is something I've wanted to do for a long time. There's something so healing about creating something from nothing, and that moment of joy when you finally hold the finished piece is just the best. As for jigsaw puzzles, honestly, before joining PieceRelax, I barely did any. My last memory of puzzling goes all the way back to 3rd grade, when I tried a Hello Kitty winter cottage puzzle and only finished about 10 pieces. But after starting this job, I've been surrounded by puzzles every day, and I've really grown to love them. The sense of accomplishment when finishing one and the joy of searching piece by piece are both surprisingly addictive. Now I can even complete a 2,000 piece puzzle all by myself. I guess I can officially call myself a puzzle lover now. I'm really thankful for the chance to be part of this puzzle project and so happy that everyone likes it. Reading all the lovely comments on shorts and seeing the feedback from the pop-up in Spain truly made my day. I hope this artwork can bring a little warmth and a smile into your everyday life. Can't wait to keep creating more stories through illustrations and to piece together more beautiful moments with you all. I might be biased, but I absolutely loved it. I loved it. Of course I loved it. I didn't look at the poster. One, I felt like I should know the image well enough by now. And two, I just wanted to prolong the puzzling experience and take my time. I really like that it's divided into 4 sections. I would say the most difficult section is the darker lower corner here. But I felt it was manageable because there's a lot less pieces per bag. So this is my working copy with all the signatures that I've traveled around the world. And now this is my brand new copy that I just opened up. And I found some other things that Tanya included that I did not realize. So first of all, with the little card that mimics the puzzle that's being assembled on the table there, I saw a reel like just this week from Showcase Puzzles, and they have new PieceRelax jars. And I'm like, oh, that must be a new product. I'll probably, get some and do some videos on them. They're like taller like the vases, but maybe a bit thinner than the large size jar, and they're tall and they had flowers in them. I'm like, oh, that's a new product. Well, Tanya snuck it in right there, and it appears it's maybe more difficult to see on the puzzle itself there. She snuck in another new product that, like, literally, I don't even know if they have on their website yet. I saw a reel though, so it's coming out. So sneaky. So those are the new PieceRelax jars. I'm like, Tanya Easter egged me again. I just loved it. And I'm glad that I finished with bag 4, and that's the section with Odin and Thora. Oh, yeah. I don't know what to say. I've been sitting here for quite some time trying to figure out how to end this video. And I just, thank you to everyone again. Feel free to tag me in posts or send me photos. I've received so many messages this past week or two. It's just been overwhelming. I'm trying to reply to them all. I'm trying to share them all if I'm tagged. It really means so much to me. This is a dream come true. I'm just so thankful. Thank you. Really, thank you so much. I don't know what to do now. I'm feeling overwhelmed. I loved it. I hope you enjoy it too. I hope you really enjoy it. And I hope to make many more collaboration puzzles with PieceRelax. And thank you so much to them for believing in me and trusting in me. And it truly is all because of you watching my videos, liking, subscribing, that they feel like I'm worth it. And thank you, because you know what? For me, making these videos is for you all to watch and enjoy. One comment just to say, oh, I enjoyed your video. Oh, you made me smile. Oh, this is just what I needed. That means the world to me. So thank you so much. And I know a lot of you watch and you don't comment, and I get it. To tell you the truth, I'm probably guilty of that too. I have some favorite YouTube channels I watch and I forget to comment. I know you're out there. I know you're there. Thank you so much for being there with me. It's been an incredible, 3.5 years, I think. And look where we've gotten to together. And it's all because of you. So thank you so much for your support. It means the world to me. I'm gonna cry now. So before I start crying, ugly crying on camera, I'm just gonna say, ciao. What do you think about being in the Jigsaw puzzle, Odin, huh? I think you enjoy it. Where's that monkey tail? Are you gonna show me belly? Yeah. There you go. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy, Odin. Good boy.